Alright, folks, today we're diving into the story of Kristina Liutova, a 16-year-old tennis sensation who just made history by becoming the youngest active WTA champion. Now, I know what you're thinking, another young prodigy, right? But trust me, there's more to this than meets the eye. So, let's get into it. First things first, let's talk about the numbers. Kristina's win at the Memphis Classic wasn't just a fluke. She became the second youngest player to win a title in her tour-level debut, older than only Mirjana Lusic, who won bowl in 1997. Now, I find it fascinating that we're still talking about the youngest players breaking records in the WTA Tour. It makes you wonder, are we witnessing a new era of tennis where youth is king? Personally, I think it's a refreshing change from the usual narrative of seasoned veterans dominating the sport. But what makes Kristina's achievement even more impressive is her journey to the top. She entered the week ranked number 229 in the PIF WTA rankings and reached the main draw only after advancing through qualifying. Now, that's what I call a Cinderella story. It's like she snuck in through the back door and stole the show. What makes this really interesting is that she had never played even a WTA 125 before this week. So, how did she do it? Well, let's take a closer look. Kristina's path to the title was nothing short of remarkable. She was on the ropes after dropping the second set in the final qualifying round to Maria Kozareva, and the tension only grew when the match headed to a third-set tiebreak. But the 16-year-old held her nerve and survived the first of many tests she would face throughout the week. Her next two matches also just about went the distance, first against number 1 seed and top 20 player Ekaterina Alexandrova, then against 20-year-old Maya Joint, who experienced her own breakthrough last year with a title in Rabat. In the first round, Kristina made her initial statement by taking the opening set in a tiebreak and grabbing control in the third before Alexandrova retired late in the match. She backed up that performance by coming from a set down to beat Joint. Now, what many people don't realize is that this wasn't just a lucky streak. Kristina had been on a 12-match win streak that spanned May and June, including back-to-back W100 triumphs on U.S. soil in Indian Harbor Beach and Sumter. So, what does this all mean? Well, for starters, it raises a deeper question: are we witnessing the rise of a new generation of tennis stars? From my perspective, it's clear that Kristina's success isn't a fluke. She's got the talent, the determination, and the results to back it up. But what I find most fascinating is how her achievement fits into a broader trend. We're seeing younger and younger players breaking records and making their mark on the sport. Now, I'm not saying that this is the end of the line for Kristina. In fact, I think it's just the beginning. With her newfound confidence and a jump in the rankings, she's poised to take on even bigger challenges. But one thing that immediately stands out is that her achievement is a reminder that age is just a number. It's not about how old you are, but about how hard you're willing to work and how determined you are to succeed. So, what this really suggests is that we should all take a step back and think about it. Who knows? Maybe the next big tennis star is just around the corner, waiting to make their mark on the sport. In conclusion, Kristina Liutova's achievement is a testament to the power of youth and determination. It's a reminder that anything is possible if you put your mind to it. So, the next time you see a young player on the court, remember Kristina's story. Who knows? Maybe you'll be inspired to take up tennis or just appreciate the talent and hard work that goes into becoming a champion. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insightful tennis analysis.